Well, what do you know? Game 4 goes to the New York Knicks. Game 4 goes to the New York Knicks. I'll say it again. Game 4 goes to the New York Knicks. They are up 3-1 against the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Knicks win by a score of 121 to 113 at Madison Square Garden, taking a 3-1 lead. And they're just one win away from their first conference finals in 25 years. And yeah, I have to say one thing. First and foremost, thoughts and prayers to Jayson Tatum. And I'm absolutely thrilled. One win away from winning. One win away for competing in the East. But it looks like Jayson Tatum ruptured his Achilles going for that loose ball with OG. And that wasn't good to see. I genuinely felt bummed and sad. I was recording our Tuesday tweet cap in the middle of it while having the game on in the background. That's why I moved into the special location of where I live because there's a big TV. And as much as I liked watching the iPad, it's easier to watch on the big screen there. Plus, I have an iPad here on top of that. So, um, that's a little bit of a bummer. It takes the air out a little bit, but when Wednesday comes and we'll have a reaction to Game 5, we'll ultimately see how we feel then. But yeah, things really worked for the team. Knicks finally, for the first time in this series against Boston, actually come out strong offensively. Actually led in the first quarter for once, and things were looking good from there. Boston then was starting to make their shots. Things were coming together. Jayson Tatum went absolutely ham, 42, 8, and 4, and was a big reason why they ultimately had a 14-point deficit. And once again, the Knicks come back. First two wins by 20 points, and then this next win by 14 points. So a big deal there. Very important there to check out, right? And Brunson with a humongous game, 39 points, 12 assists, can big reason why that they came back from the 14-point deficit in the third quarter. Mikal Bridges, another key component. And as I said, for the Game 3 loss, we needed him to step up. And that's exactly what happened here. Mikal Bridges, 23 points, 10 in the fourth quarter alone, and 7 rebounds and 4 steals. You'll obviously take that. Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby, especially OG Anunoby, from 2 points in Game 3 for OG to 20 in Game 4. That's as good of a jump as it gets. And Karl-Anthony Towns with another double double, way more consistent, rim protecting, getting keyboards, boxing people out, and that was the key for this one. Knicks out rebound the Celtics 43-31, just outright scored them 64-32 in the paint, and then just scoring 69 points in the second half alone led to the offensive surges this team clearly needed. Big, big effect in this game, clearly. And as I said, Boston definitely made a push. They were looking good, and they were kind of righting some wrongs in the sense that, okay, we actually let the Knicks score a bunch of points on us, but let's make a charge again. And it was kind of working until the Knicks made a little bit of a push thanks to Mikal and Bridges in the fourth quarter, especially. And then in the last 3 minutes, Tatum goes down, and that kind of set the tone for the remaining part of the game, and could set the tone going into Game 5. But from what I'm hearing and seeing, it looks like it's a ruptured Achilles. But also with Boston, Jalen Brown, Derek White could only do so much. Pritchard wasn't the same player off the bench as he was in Game 3. Didn't get as many minutes. KP only 7-4-0. I mean, the Celtics barely used their bench. It was like the old Knicks ways. So, especially with no points with barely any points, with 9 points between Jrue Holiday and Al Horford in between them. I mean, they were a mess. And then they were not making their shots in the second half. They were just playing catch up ultimately. And yeah, we're here. It does feel kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I see the guard outside the guards popping as it should be, and there's good vibes, but He just wanted to beat the Celtics with the best that they got. Now there's still one more game. We need to win one more to seal the deal, and again get to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in my freaking not in my adult life. Last time they were in the Eastern Conference Finals 25 years ago, I was 5. So I mean, yeah, it's important. Yeah, literally 5 years old. Pacer, and in fact, it was against the team that if everything goes right and what it looks like, the Pacers and Knicks playing in the Eastern Conference Finals like, for the first time since the last time the Knicks were there. I believe it's also the last time Indianapolis was there as well, off the top of my head. Um, Let me double check. Let me just double check that. But um, I mean, wait, I'm dumb. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year against Boston. They beat my damn team for that in Game 7 in the Garden, and I really hope that the Knicks get revenge. Oh, and they were in 2014. They knocked us out in the second round. Oh man, the Paul George and Lance Stevenson and Roy Hibbert. Don't want to remember Roy Hibbert, but that was 10 years ago, to 11 years ago. We got to focus on now and the chance and just get there, get back to the Eastern Conference Final since 2000, losing in 6 against Indy. But I mean, if Tatum isn't there, they're cooked. They are absolutely cooked. I don't expect Jalen Brown to take over. I mean, maybe especially with Sam Hauser being out for Boston. I do think, and as you saw in Game 3, solid minutes for Peyton Pritchard. He could make a difference maker, but Jalen Brown isn't the leader that Jayson Tatum is. That's what it comes down to. Just hopes and prayers. Maybe the Knicks miss a lot of shots like Boston did, and there could be a chance. But going into the TD Bank Garden down 3-1, which nobody was expecting to see, um, it feels good. It feels good. They just have to finish the job. And if we get there, and I assume and hope we do, then we will celebrate then. But for now, we'll just be patient, get to Wednesday, rest up, finish the job, and finish the story for the Knicks and their journey throughout the playoffs this year. So we'll see what happens. But either way, Boston goes down, Knicks win. Knicks are 1 win away from entering the Eastern Conference Finals. And it will not be an easy feat, but we will definitely see where it all takes us. And it's going to be fun to watch. So I'll see you all then. Let's go, Knicks. Knicks tape. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns. When you score 20 points or more, you outscore Boston. You play consistently. You out-rebound. You rim protect. And we are here. And this is where we're supposed to be. So I will see you on Wednesday with an instant reaction for Game 5. Sports Tweet Cap on Wednesday as well, available to you. So we'll see you all then. And I can't wait to talk all about it. So the next time we're talking about the Knicks, let's talk about us winning the Eastern Conference semis. See you then.